You guys ready to do this?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Mason sat in the library looking through files to discover secrets hidden by the Bureau. Sam, still disguised as Naomi Cooper, watched him scour digital versions of ancient tomes and shook their head. You're never going to find what you're looking for, Jay. Everything's covered up. Sam stood up and walked out into the hallway. They looked at the director's office and saw 4 figures standing around the desk where the director sat. Nichols briskly walked the hallways of the facility towards the director's office. Sam stopped him. It's Owen, right? Oh, yes, but you could call me Nichols. Well, Nichols, I'm Naomi. I'm transferring to R&D. I was wondering if you could give me some more info on the Arcano batteries. Well, sure. What would you like to know? The pair walked down the hall to the large glass tube with arcane energy flowing through. It powers an abjuration field, right? Something that protects Griffon City from major magical threats? Well, that's the basic gist. The abjurative magic not only protects Griffon City, but the rest of the world. However, most magic seems to emanate from the city. Sam walked up to the battery and put their hand on the glass exterior, the arcane energy vibrating through it. Do you know why that is? That's actually one of the big things that R&D has tried to figure out. Honestly, though, the director doesn't give us enough funding to find this stuff out. Do you think he's hiding something? Not necessarily hiding, but perhaps hindering us from finding absolute truth? Hindering truth searching? He could never. Cut. Welcome back to D&Derailed. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Jordan Alfaro, and as always, I am joined by my fine feathered friends, Johnny Nario.
As Varden Von Anderson.
Austin Andrade.
Callan McCoy.
It is okay, friends.
Tyler Brown.
Chatter.
Timmy Moriarty.
Dietrich Thomas.
And Terrell Mr. Wilson. Fuck me. Fuck me.
What is in the bag?
Fuck us all. Fuck us all.
There's a burrito.
All this green sauce on this bitch, guy. AJ Mason. Mason J. I'm eating a burrito.
Very good.
I am appalled right now.
Woo! Let's
I am
go.
Absolutely appalled.
Mason, comma J. J, comma Mason. Everything has commas. My middle name is Rufus. It's J. Rufus Mason.
Jay Mason.
Just wait and see what happens to Rufus after this.
Yeah,
Dog
you
after you.
you
Yep.
just wait and see. How dead is Rufus going to be?
JRM.
We'll find out.
No, not the
No.
dog.
That's my Rufus.
Is Rufus's middle name Jay?
We'll have to figure that out later.
Questions
on.
Jay
These are the important questions.
J. Rufus Mason?
They're cousins.
We're
We're cousins.
We're gonna go ahead and do the recap
cousin.
now.
On my mother's side. Okay, J. Mason intro done. Recap, go.
Okay. Previously on D&Derailed, the boys went to a party at Let me go ahead and start that over.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Take 2.
Quack, 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 quack. Previously on D&Derailed, the boys went to a party at 96024 Pity Avenue. Claire, the succubus, attacked Callan while Jay was downstairs playing beer pong with Todd Bradley, a.k.a. Bradster. Callan called for his team with an awesome chant, but only got Jamal and Leon.
Rough.
Claire then killed Leon by sucking his entire life force from him. with a draining kiss.
Oh, buddy.
Rest in peace.
Like, super dead, my friend. Super dead.
Heart.
Meanwhile,
Like dead, but then deader. You're
meanwhile, Varden, Chet,
Deader
and
than your
Dietrich
mom.
were settling on the 12% cut of the merchandise.
12 and a half.
12%. They then decided to go to the bus driver house to get a drink with the rest of the party. After convincing Chang to follow them, Dietrich Space Mountained the boys when Chet took a bong rip that was meant for Chip. Cutting back to the party, Todd went fucking ballistic after getting his ass destroyed by Jay in beer pong.
Destroyed
Great,
ass.
great phrasing. Sounded good in my head, sounded even better coming out of my mouth. Jamal went to get help from the rest of the partygoers, but was bullied by Thad Ronson. Jay tried to shoot Claire, but his gun was jammed by a note from Sam Fromm. After the failed shot, Claire sucked the life force from Todd, dropping him in a bony pile.
They're all dead.
Dropping him in a bony pile in the hallway. The blind teller crew arrived at the tail end of the melee. Varden ripped off Claire's wings after Jay pinned her to the ground from a second-floor dolphin dive. Chang called in architects to boot for party cleanup. Chet assisted Fabian and Rosa in a reincarnate on Todd and Leon.
Badass.
That guy is a huge dick.
Dude.
Y'all can't
So
hear
big.
it, but a car went vroom vroom.
And it went,
Chet
Back into it.
Chet assisted Fabian and Rosa in a reincarnate on Todd and Leon. Chet communed with Kajora during the reincarnate, and the players' bodies turned to ash. Dietrich was taken outside by an architect that asked for help with essentially trip-sitting, but the architect turned into Sam and told him to check Todd's phone. They then walked into the party. Dietrich told Chang, who said, "We just got Agent Smithed." And that's where we are now. So, the house party is extremely quiet. Architects are talking to some of the remaining party guests who are now sitting around various areas of Jamal's house. Many of the architects have gotten back into Chang's van and have been teledecked back to IBM. Chang is out on the porch. You see that he goes up to Jerry and he flashes Jerry. Jerry. This one's going to be a tough one. Jerry, a couple of the kids, Leon and Todd, snuck out of the backyard while you were checking on some of the kids. They drove home, and they got into a car crash. And just know it's not your fault. As hard as it's going to be for you to reconcile with that, there's nothing you could have done. I'm so sorry. And he turns away, and Jerry sits down and silently cries to himself. Dietrich, Chang turns to you. This job isn't easy, Dietrich. It's not easy.
no.
So, we just got Agent Smithed.
Fuck.
Let me ask you. Let me throw the ball in your court. What do you think our next move is?
We need to hack Todd's phone.
He grabs Todd's phone. He says, "Okay." He's kind of looking it over for a minute. Let me see. He pulls out his phone and pulls out like a file on Todd Bradley, and he goes, "Okay, kind of a meathead." Huh. This is easy. He puts his phone away. 6969. And the phone opens up.
God damn it.
When you said,
Of course. How
Tyler,
do
when
we
you
not
said
know?
that in the last session, I was like, how the fuck did he crack it so fast? And then I was like, he's a meathead. Yeah. And
Not
the
saying
phone.
that my phone password for many years was that.
You were Todd.
No, I was
Yeah. So you see that Chang opens the phone and he hands it back to you. Okay, Dietrich, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take point on this.
Okay. I'm gonna look at his text messages.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for like a text message from someone mysterious or
Okay.
like an unnamed contact or something.
Okay.
So you said perception,
Investigation.
investigation.
It's like Pizza Hut.
That's a lowly 17.
Wow.
pretty
Quite
good.
quite
That's
lowly.
pretty
Quite
good.
lowly. Yeah, you start looking through this phone. You see a text from Felicia Andrews.
I checked the message from Felicia
It
Andrews.
just says bye.
You start going through it. You see some of the texts, and it says, I think Stuart might know. And you check some of the media that has been sent, and you see a lot of dick pics, like
Oh
way
my
too
God.
many dick pics. But then you also see some nudes from Principal Andrews.
Okay.
So what'd you find, Dietrich?
Some very interesting. I just show him the phone.
Oh my God, that's a
pictures.
miner's penis.
Is it the dick-
Dietrich?
is
That
it
is
the
a
dick
miner's
pics?
penis.
Put that away.
It's like, well, this is what I
Jesus.
found.
Ha! Okay.
I also
Alright.
found this.
Is,
I
is
scroll
Principal
Scrolling to the
Andrews a
nudes.
male or a
The
female?
nudes.
Her name is Felicia.
Oh, it is Principal Andrews.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it very
That seems pretty damning.
Yeah. So what do we
It was sent to Todd.
yeah.
Nice.
You like them young?
Yo, Todd got game. I mean, I'm on the ground crying still.
Yeah. No one else is here, so continue.
Tell
Is
him.
this
Also
happening upstairs?
it says that she thinks that Stuart knew.
Was Todd
Did-
18?
Todd was a senior. Yeah.
Was he 18?
It's illegal.
Nice.
Did you guys tell Chang what you found in the safety deposit box?
We haven't mentioned that.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned.
Very.
Sure.
Okay.
We did a little bit,
I mean, he
but
knows.
you guys-
he
right,
knows that we robbed a bank.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
sort of, to a degree.
Well, Dietrich, I think we found some pretty damning evidence of something going on. Obviously sexual.
Obviously.
I don't know what this could mean, though.
Okay. I tell him what we found in the safety deposit box.
wow.
my God.
Don't trust
Dietrich.
anyone.
Why?
You're not there.
Where am I? Oh,
Why?
am I outside?
You are.
Because I killed.
You killed Claire. I believe you went upstairs.
yeah,
Yes, you went
because I
upstairs to
comforted
console Callan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm there.
Chet and Varden are with me, right?
Yeah.
I'm in commune
That is what I
with
remember.
Kajora.
Because I pulled a card.
You've already communed. So you finish the commune, because when the bodies turned to ash, that was the finishing of
Yeah.
your commune.
I'm still there.
So Dietrich, you're telling me that you found a ring from this Felicia character,
Yes.
and you're saying that Felicia is the principal of the high school.
Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting. You found a picture?
Yeah. And then Varden kind of comes in and is like, well, not so much him, but it was Chet and I that found the picture.
Varden, you scare the shit out of me sometimes.
Just from the shadows. Well.
Wait, was that a message? Did you guys message?
No, I'm in the room, aren't I?
Well, they're downstairs. They're on the porch.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
on
you
the
just
porch
walk up to
downstairs.
You just walk outside.
Can I hear the conversation from downstairs?
No, it's actually pretty quiet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. None of that happened.
Retcon.
You just walk outside.
It'd
Disregard.
have been funny if it did, though.
Are they in the front porch?
Yeah.
Varden, you
You are right by them, Jay.
So I can hear this whole conversation.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Chet, what was that you did to those bodies?
I consumed their life force.
Jesus Christ, are you a succubus too?
No, I was actually trying to bring them back. I wanted them to be all the things that Callan wants them to be.
Callan hugs Chet. Cries on his
Whoa.
shoulder. Well, you're taller than me, so cries on his chest.
Right on his nipple.
Right on the nipple. Left nipple. Right on the heart.
It's very touching.
What's Jay doing?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, you hear Steven and Dietrich having this conversation on the porch.
I'm gonna just listen.
Okay. Well, Dietrich, do you have any theories as to what might be happening?
I'm not really quite sure.
That's fair. I need some more information. We are going to go ahead and cut over to Callan. Callan, you have just seen two of your best friends die in the most horrific way possible. You were able to find... you weren't there in the room, but you know that Fabian, Rosa, and Chet all cast Reincarnate on them. Did you tell Callan what you asked of Kajora?
Well, I heard him say he was trying to bring him back, but that's about all I know.
Yeah, so since I didn't fully know their relationship, but I could glean their relationship based off of things that he had said about them in passing, I kind of wanted to bring your friend's essence back in the way that you idealize them.
Chet, that means more to me than... Hell, it means more to me than this team means to me. Thank you for at least trying. And Callan's calming down a little bit, little remnants of sniffles, but he's gathering his composure and...
Just remember, Callan, they will always be with you.
You see a couple Force ghosts off in the distance.
No. Jesus.
Sorry, I had to. Oh, man.
Yeah, bring him on. Oh, Todd, calm down. And Callan, Callan's gonna go ahead and channel the loss of his friends into his desire for vengeance against the dark forces that have taken his friends from him. But I'm really grateful.
Anytime,
Thank you,
bud.
Chet.
Anytime.
So anytime my friends die, you'll at least try to bring them back.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
hopefully does this happen to you a lot?
I mean, this weekend it's happening a lot. And he breaks down again.
A lot has happened in these past 3 days.
Mom died. Your friends died.
When did you walk in the room, Jay? Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
This is just like Jay speaking in your subconscious.
You have an inner monologue that is
And
Jay.
it's-
You have an
it's
inner
Jay.
Jay. Just
Oh no. Callan's inner Jay. Yeah, that's all I got.
So, Varden, what are you doing?
Well, I believe I had pulled a card last time.
It was strength.
Strength, yes. And I understand that. I had told Callan that I understand that, he had lost a couple of his teammates, and especially Leon, his best friend, and that through these dark times, he has strength within us as a team, especially with Chet trying to bring him back with the best of his ability. Being able to rely on us as your teammates and friends, we will be able to perhaps find the inner meanings of like why Claire, or whoever this lady was, because she said she had been at your high school for a number of years. Decades. It's crazy. Going to school for decades.
She was in her 40s.
Makes no sense. She preyed on.
Nice.
That was not the
Smashing a
time,
cougar.
Chets, but yes, very nice.
Very nice.
But Callan, what do you wish to do now?
I think I'm willing to accept you guys as I'm not gonna replace my team, but
Well, fine then.
I think
Gee,
I can.
come-
I think I can play for both teams for you guys.
Hey yo.
Well said, Callan. Sounds good. But what should we go and perhaps talk to Mr. Chang?
Yeah, let's go downstairs. And we walk on down.
Yeah, you guys see Stephen Chang talking to Dietrich right now.
Dietrich, I'm gonna go in for forearm grab. Thank you. Forearm grab.
A Roman
Dietrich
handshake.
misreads the situation, goes for a high five.
Can you imagine?
And it's just this awkward mess. But I grab his arm eventually after a little fumble, and I'm like,
Figure it out.
"You're
It's a football term.
you're my new team now."
Awesome.
And we'll go ahead and look to Chang. What's going on?
Well, Jerry's going to be going through a bit of a rough time. So, first of all, you got to look out for Jamal. Okay? I'm going to task you with that. Did you see what happened to Jamal in there?
Yeah, everyone. Well, he went to get help and came back to nothing. I'm assuming everybody thought he was full of shit.
They absolutely did. And Thad kind of tore him a new asshole. Verbally speaking. Metaphorically speaking.
Honestly, I was
Nice.
But
damn.
Jamal is probably your greatest ally
You know,
at school right now.
I've noticed over the past few weeks the team hasn't been giving him the respect that I think he deserves, especially after last night or tonight. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going to task you with that.
what did you tell Jerry, Mr. the Bus Driver?
Well, God, I can't even. Oh God, I hate this job sometimes. I told him that Todd and Leon snuck out the back and drove home and crashed their car.
Oh shit.
Was what's her face with him?
Claire?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the back seat.
That's serious. It's a good cover story, but
It's not an easy one to tell.
fuck, this year's every 15 minutes is gonna be rough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
And Dietrich, after talking with Callan, you might want to sit down for this.
okay.
Sam
I
Fromm
lean
was at the
on a car that's in the driveway.
Sam Fromm was at the party.
He stands up from the. He was here.
Yeah.
Sam from.
Where?
He turned into one of the architect people. Just disappeared.
He. And Callan looks to Chang. He was with you guys.
No. They weren't with us when we originally arrived, at least not from what I can tell. And when I tried looking for them after...
Forgive me. Callan needs to work on his pronouns. They weren't with you.
Hey, Callan, you know what? That's a good move on you, buddy.
I'm trying to get woke
Oh,
because
that's good.
this world has been shitting on me for the past 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay, so they did not come with IBM, but
Not from what we can tell.
what do they want? Do you guys know?
It's a damn good question.
What did Sam from say?
Make a remembering check.
Like a history. He said he wanted everything, did he not?
I don't know.
He said he was everyone, but then he was no one. He was like,
Yeah, when you're
Schrodinger.
someone that can kind of shift into whatever, you're kind of everyone and no one all at the same time. That's probably what they meant.
he was like Schrodinger's dog. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cat.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Schrodinger's squirrel.
Is it a cat?
It's a cat.
It's a hamster.
I thought
Oh
it was
shit!
a gerbil.
It is a hamster.
guinea pig?
Guinea pig?
Mm-hmm. That's why they
I think
say
that makes more
Are we
sense.
He was
saying-
just, he
we're
was
just
just kind
saying
of not an
animals?
okay person. He was just he
blue-footed
just kind
boogie.
of did it with all of his
I like that
animals.
one.
Never opened the box.
Schrodinger's blue-footed boogie. Yes. But yes, we do not know his plan.
not by a long shot. Not by a long shot.
And you say you don't know this man.
No, I've never met him before.
Does knowing of his presence concern you as much as it concerns me?
Oh, I'm scared shitless.
But you're supposed to be, the lieutenant.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You're supposed to, don't they call you Mr. Chang the Fearless?
No, they've literally never called me that.
I
Well-
swear I've heard someone say Mr. Chang the Fearless.
Yes. You need to live up to your expectations.
What? Why do I have to conform to your expectations?
It's
Is
not our
the car in the
expectations.
driveway?
It's the
Chang's
people's.
van?
No, Chang's van is on the street side. You gonna kick it? You gonna
was.
destroy his van again?
Oh, man. Well,
Yes, Sam Fromm scares the shit out of me. I have no idea what they want. I have no idea where they came from. I have no idea what their relationship with the director is. It's all
Would it be unwise of us to ask the director his relation?
you could ask. I don't know if he'll tell you.
I feel like that would make good sense.
It would probably be the best plan.
To the Changmobile.
To the Chang.
The Chang
Did you bring your car?
Are you going to just
To the
leave-
Changmobile!
Are you just going to leave your car here?
I mean, I don't care.
The van teleports us to the IBM.
Yeah, we'll be right
We don't
back.
need to drive anywhere. We just...
I mean, if he trusts leaving his car here.
I lock
Guys.
the car and it doesn't beep.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
I don't want to put a damper on this, but it's been a couple days since I've checked out my pond and, gone over my flock. So I really should check on things eventually.
So what you're saying is you miss your home.
Yes, but that's not what I was saying at all. No.
Your duck pond is about 45 minutes away from the bus driver house.
Walking.
And when we camped out, we weren't anywhere near his pond.
Nope. No. You guys were a good. you
Even
guys were a
when
good
we
like
took a jog from
3
the
miles
bank,
away.
we were on the opposite side of my pond and my flock. So,
Well, what should we do?
I mean, if we're gonna go and see the director, obviously, I want to be there. But
IBM then pond?
I like
BM.
Are we going camping?
I mean, I'm gonna sleep where I usually sleep. I don't know if you call it camping, but I think that we should definitely call a close to this day. It's been a long one, and start
What
fresh
time is it?
tomorrow.
It is about 1 a.m.
Oh shit. Perhaps we should get some rest.
I want to talk to the
Or we
fucking
could just keep
director.
going, hey! No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna wake up the director 1 a.m.
Chang,
Yeah. We need some answers.
Yes.
are there quarters for us to crash at IBM?
Oh yeah. Most people actually stay at the facility. I'm amazed that you guys actually decided to just not stay at the facility.
Well,
It's-
nobody
you
told us
know-
about staying at the facility.
well, I would assume you guys would have asked.
I read about it in the handbook.
Holy shit, Jay, where did you just come from? Wait, where?
He steps out from a hedge shaped exactly like
No,
Joe.
I'm still in
It's
the
like the
bush. I don't
opposite-
even like come out yet.
it like rustles as you talk.
It just
It's like the
He's just
opposite of
behind a
the
cactus.
of
I'm
the Homer
nowhere
Simpson meme.
and I'm
where he
everywhere at
just
the same
kinda,
time.
Oh man.
Just casually walking out.
Jay, you said you read the handbook?
Yep, I read the entire thing.
But I
Incredible. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Raw intelligence. See how much you can actually comprehend.
29.
38 and a half.
8,022.
13.
You have like a basic gist of the handbook. You don't have like amazing knowledge, but it's just like a basic understanding.
It's enough.
Yeah, I read it, the entire thing. I may need to read it one more time to like be a master, but you know, I got it. I got the idea.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay. Good. So, boys, what's your plan? I'm going to throw this to you guys. I think so much has been out of your control the past couple days that I think you guys deserve a little bit of, autonomy within this.
Actually, I have one question.
Okay.
The face Jordan makes anytime Jay wants to know something.
You can catch it. You can catch us. We're going to start posting some videos of these sessions. You can see the death in my eyes.
That's so funny.
Okay. What's the quickest way to the facility?
Well, some IBM vans are equipped with teleporters to the teledeck. My van is the primary.
Interesting. What's another route that I can take?
Well, you can go to the IBM Analytics Center, and you can sign into the guest sheet. And if you say that your, purpose for going there is directorial meeting.
Okay, how do you work the teleporter in your car?
Why? I have a question for you. Why?
I'm just asking. You asked if I had questions, and these are just random questions that popped in my head. I just want to know. Just curious, boy.
Oh, you're trying to drive his car.
Yes,
I'm just trying to answer some questions.
If we talk to the director or proposition to talk to the director tonight,
Mm-hmm.
would our chances be more likely to get answers about From tonight? Like we wake up in the middle of the night, like, hey.
The director doesn't really sleep from what I've seen. He's just kind of up.
Is he more testy in the middle of the night?
No, he's pretty much the same all the time.
That's disconcerting.
It honestly would be if he didn't have a plan. It seems like he has some sort of plan.
Then let's
go
I simply wish
Jay
I
is
guess.
flipping through the handbook, trying to see if there's instructions on how to work the teleporter.
Teacher also has his handbook open, looking for the housing section.
Yeah, so there are different quarters
Where'd you
for
guys get
each.
those books?
They were given
Callan.
to us.
He handed them to us on our first day.
See, Chang just reaches into the inside pocket of his jacket and gives you a handbook.
Oh,
his
I
handbook?
remembered this. I threw that in my backpack 2 days ago. Oh, I'm gonna run and get my backpack out of Jamal's room real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, you run upstairs to Jamal's room and you see Jamal is just sitting on his bed, just staring off into the middle distance.
Jamal, your dad throws a hell of a party, but I'm sorry about what happened. How are you feeling?
Not great, Callan. Not great at all.
He's sitting on the bed.
Yeah, he's sitting on the bed.
I'm gonna walk up in front of him, put out my hand, and I hope he extends it back.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
$13.
You see that he puts his hand forward and he stops and he says, Callan, is it our fault? Did we let this happen?
Jamal, this past weekend has taught me that there's a lot that we don't have under our control. This is just another one of those things, man. You cannot let this get to you, and you cannot blame yourself. I'm doing my best to keep that blame from eating away at the back of my mind, too. In ways that you can't even understand. I feel a level of blame. And you just gotta keep on moving forward, man.
I didn't even see him walk out.
I didn't either.
We were just playing Call of Duty. And that's never going to happen again. We're never going to get that opportunity, Callan. Callan, he was your right-hand man. He was my best friend. He was the only guy on the team that actually wanted to help me get better.
Jamal. And Callan's starting to tear up a little bit again. That is going to change. I haven't given you the respect you deserve, and the team has not given you the respect you deserve. And instead of reaching out for his hand, I'm going to grab his arm and pick him up and bring him in for like a bro hug and just be like, we got this. And we're in it together, man. So, what do you say we play Call of Duty sometime?
He just starts crying, and you feel your shirt just getting soaked. Callan, that sounds great. I'm gonna need some time.
All right.
But let's play some fucking COD, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I go ahead and grab my backpack, and as I walk past him again, I'm going to put up fists, and once again, I'm going to leave it up to him to bring it back.
You see that he kind of looks around at his room, and he sees his TV on, and the Call of Duty home screen is up. He, hits the off button on whatever console that he has, because you can play any console in this game. And
Call of Duty is now cross-platform.
yeah.
It is. Yeah. Warzone? No, all of it. All of it? What do you mean?
Welcome to our Call of Duty podcast.
Let's talk about video games. Okay.
He turns off the
Sponsor us.
system, and he gives you a fist bump, and he leaves it there, and he says, Callan, thanks, man. Thanks.
Catch you Tuesday.
Catch you on Tuesday, because it's Memorial Day this weekend.
Yeah. And,
We get Monday off.
that holiday is going to be your time to recoup. So take the time you need for yourself, all right?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be having to spend the day consoling my dad, because I'll be honest, this moment will absolutely destroy his psyche.
Jesus.
Damn.
He's honestly not going to be the same. Jay, can I have you roll a D100 real quick?
What? What?
I forgot to do this. Can I have you roll a D100 real quick? Okay. Cool.
Mystery. I will.
What was that?
I'll try to catch your dad on my way out, and I'll tell him what I told you. All right?
Okay.
Anything I can do to help.
And I know Claire died too, and you're probably not as torn up about it because you guys weren't like really a thing, but like if you need anything, you just let me know.
Thanks, man. And Callan walks out like fucking awkward.
Yeah. Jamal just sits back down on his bed and stares off into the middle distance for a while.
Yeah, coming
Cool.
back down outside.
Yeah. So,
Well,
what
Callan.
is your guys' plan?
Did I
Did I
catch
find-
the bus driver?
Yeah, Jerry's just sitting there crying outside on the porch.
Okay, so
You guys have been discussing this all while Jerry's just bawling in the background.
Did I find anything in the handbook on how to work the teleporter?
You see that you have to gain teleporter access when you take out a vehicle, and you have to sign you have to use the biometric scans in order to be able to lease out the vehicle. So then you have to go through another vetting process in order to actually gain teleportation abilities. Yeah.
So it's a whole process.
It's a whole process. Yeah, not everybody can gain access. Otherwise, everybody would gain access to
Yeah.
IBM.
All right.
Lots of people.
Well, Jay's just staring at that right now, just like.
Oh, Jay, you look disappointed. Did you read the teleportation part?
He kind of slams the book. You know what? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm rereading another section that I want to know more information about. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in my head.
Okay, I really don't, and I don't think I want to know.
Hot dogs.
What?
That's what I'm feeling. You know you're feeling hot dogs. It's not Tuesday. We can't get any tacos.
Jay, people died.
We can make hot dogs with their. No, I'll stop.
Oh
Oh
my god.
and
Never
Callan,
mind.
Callan has about the same conversation with Jerry the bus driver on the porch, and the rest of the group sees Callan like patting Jerry on the shoulder as he approaches again.
Yeah, Jerry, there are no words. You can see that Jerry's trying to form phrases, but there are no words actually coming out of his mouth. It's just a series of wails and blubbering,
Okay.
both of which are sea
Whales and
terms.
blubber?
A bunch of whale blubber starts coming out of his mouth.
Oh god. Gross.
Rabies.
So what's everyone's plan? What are you guys trying to do?
Think we should hop in
Go
the
to
back of the
IBM.
Yeah, let's go to IBM.
Shit, are we were trying to take a rest, or are we going straight to the director?
Let's just go, man. I have obligations.
Director.
responsibilities.
I was already
Let's
going
handle
there.
this first.
So do we wish to see the director first?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I was already going there, so let's go.
Cool. So you guys get into the back of Chang's van, and you see that he sits in the front seat. You guys all kind of squeeze in there. Chet, you weigh down the van so much, like the fenders are touching the wheels.
I made a lead.
Yeah, you got lead feet, man.
Bag of milk.
And he hits a button near where his radio is, and you guys teleport onto the teledeck in IBM.
Warp speed.
You guys have not been here since Friday. Technically yesterday. And you guys
Well,
are
no,
in...
today's Sunday because it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, technically yesterday, mostly 2 days ago. But you guys see the ever-expanding white halls. You see the two large Arcano batteries that are filled with this blue arcane energy. And you see architects kind of milling about, and a lot of them look really sad. And you see that, there are different rooms. None of them are labeled again. And you see that down the hall is a stairway that leads up to the director's office.
Yeah, Callan says.
I'm gonna go up to the first door that I see,
Okay.
and I'm going to think director's office as I'm as I'm scanning into the biometric scan.
You put your hand on the biometric scanner, and it says, "Welcome, Chet, a.k.a. Cheddar." And then you hear bam, 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 and it says, "Director's office is not available for biometric entrance."
Motherfucker. I gotta take the stairs? You know how tired my legs are? Do you know
Yes,
what I did
you
today?
have to take the stairs.
Hey, Chang.
Don't sigh at me. I am just a computer.
Jay kind of walks up to the door that Chet's at. Like,
Excuse me, Chet. I'm gonna try something.
Go for it, bud.
he puts his hand on and he thinks library.
Welcome, J. Mason. Mason J. J. Mason's phone. Entering library. Boo-doo-doo.
Sick. All right, deuces, guys.
He goes into the library.
Bye.
We're supposed to go see the director.
Let's just let him go.
Okay, bye, Jay.
All right,
Well-
man. If you got some reading to do, let's go talk to the director.
Hey, Chang. So if I touch one of those batteries,
Yeah.
would I get like fucking way stronger?
No.
Oh,
Why? What? Why
'Cause-
would you think that?
because last time.
Oh,
We
that's
touched it.
right.
We all
yeah.
did that
Yeah.
at one point.
Twice.
Yeah, I think what you guys, I think what might have happened is you guys touched a amateurly made Arcano battery, something that had the blueprints and designs of what these Arcano batteries are, but was made by someone that could not find the right materials to make said thing.
I'm not gonna lie. Those amateurly made ones, pretty cool. Made me feel
Good.
pretty good.
Really good.
Never felt better.
Really
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic! I love that movie.
I know.
What is he, by the way?
Chang?
Jables. Jack Black.
He was
Oh.
a bard.
Yeah, Jack Black is a bard to the max.
To the max.
Yeah, actually, hold on a second. You see from the hallway, you see, you see Jack Black down the hall.
I mean, in that movie, he would be, what, a monk? I guess. I don't know.
No, but he's a bard because he makes movies.
Ah.
And you see he goes,
And he's a member of the greatest band there ever was.
Yes.
Tenacious D.
yeah. He's just
To
in the
knock.
back loving it.
Hey,
Yep, there he
whoa,
is right
Jack. Can I see your ass mark?
He pulls his pants down, and you see that he has a W on each cheek, and he spreads them wide, and it says "Wow."
Oh, just
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Hey, Jack, he's a
Batwing.
minor. He's a minor, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, brother," and he like runs off, pulling his pants up on the way.
He runs off.
You know, I
Was he
always-
wearing his stretchy pants?
Absolutely, 100%. He always wears his Nacho Libre outfit around the bureau.
Amazing. I love it.
It's his favorite outfit. And then whenever there's like a formal bureau meeting, he wears his fancy clothes. Or I'm sorry, his recreation clothes.
yes.
Chet, you were not able to get into the director's office?
Yeah, really weird. We gotta take the stairs. Let's go.
Dietrich's already walking up the stairs.
Yeah, so you see in the director's office, he has like all glass walls that are like frosted. Yeah, it's like all frosted glass walls, and there's like it's all very white around the facility, and he has this large, smooth white door with a silver handle.
Is the door see-through?
No.
I knock on the glass.
Oh, Dietrich, you don't need to knock on the. Okay, you see that the door opens. Hello, Dietrich.
Hello. I wait for the rest of my friends to come inside.
Yeah, we'll file
You guys all file into the office except for Jay.
I call Cheddar.
You call him.
Yeah.
You get a call on your phone, Chet.
Go for chat.
Hey, bud, Jed, bud.
What up, bud?
It's Jay. It's Mason.
Hey, what's up, man? What are you
Okay.
reading?
I'm just scoping books, trying to gain that knowledge, figure out what the fuck's going on.
If you need any recommendations, bud, I got lots.
Okay.
Hey, actually, while you're there, can you check and see if they have Patrick Rothfuss's third installment of the King Killer Chronicles, The Doors of Stone? Because I'm very, very interested.
Okay.
We actually have the fourth book too.
Wait.
Chet's
Are you with
head
it?
explodes. Oh my god.
I'm kidding,
What's
Chet.
going
We
on?
don't have the fourth book. We have the fifth book.
Oh, Cheddar. Why you screaming? What's going on?
I don't know. People are telling me things that
I never
I
thought
want
could
to
be
hear.
true.
I wanted to hear, but I didn't know that I wanted to hear them.
Dane. Okay. All right. This is what I have a special request.
Shoot.
I need you to put your phone on speaker.
Speaker?
Yeah. And then just leave it on while you guys are talking, so that way it's like I'm in the conversation, but I'm not.
All right.
Please tell me there's
Chet-
an actual speaker
and you
somewhere
hear-
in
you
the
hear-
office.
You hear a Velcro. You're in my my special pocket, breast pocket,
Ooh,
number 2.
Yes.
Yes, that was the same kind of pocket that you went into, Jay, or that Chet went into when you were
Yes.
giant.
Yes.
Ooh, so it's like
Correct.
reverse.
Yes,
but now
exactly.
I'm in a phone,
Yes,
but
exactly.
in his pocket. And his nipple is right below me.
Okay,
Jay,
anyways.
You know we can all hear you now, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Where
Hi,
is
everyone.
He
Hi,
went to
director.
the library?
I'm in Chet's pocket.
But why aren't you here?
I am
Whatever.
here.
Fine. That's fine.
I'm in Chet's pocket.
Hello, Mr. Director.
And the director says, "Yes, boys, what can I do for you?"
We have some questions.
Oh,
What's your first name?
Questions.
Mr.
And or last name.
Mr.
It doesn't matter.
It's
at some point in my life, names became menial and something that did not have longevity. So, pseudonyms are the only true way to go.
Let's do it.
So, my name has become the director. It used to be the mayor. It used to be the pack leader. It used to be a lot of things.
Can we call you D?
Sure, you can call me D.
Big D.
Big D.
You
Diesel.
you
Diesel
can
in the
call me Big
house.
D. Now,
Callan glances
wait. What was your
over.
name when you had a name?
honestly, I don't even remember.
Can we call
Can I
you
do a
Keith?
That's my
Insight?
dad's name. I'd rather not.
Dude, insight check, please.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and give me an insight
Oh.
check.
What about Norman?
Jay is doing research on all of the directors' names.
Go ahead and give me an investigation
Added
check.
20.
You can tell that he is not telling the truth.
I know you're lying.
Well, Dietrich, if some things need to be kept secret at Ford, if they were known, they could destroy the fabric of reality as we know it. Now, boys, I know what this is regarding. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick little sponsor break. We will be back in just a couple moments.
Oh no!
Everything went ham.
For you, seconds. Us, several minutes.
Dog.
At least one of them did. I rolled a nat 20.
Is there water in the fridge?
How many advantages?
All right, and we are back. And the director kind of looks at you guys, and he sits back in his chair. So I know what this is about. You found out about Sam.
No, we didn't.
Jay, yes, we did.
Jay, I can see a lot more than you. I know what you're looking through right now. You're not
Do
going
you?
to find my name in any of the records.
Do you know? Okay. Wait, what? How do you know what?
Jay,
What do you mean? What are you talking about? You have
Okay.
cameras in your head?
no, it's far worse.
What if I'm
than
looking
that.
at porn right now? You don't know?
I
And
know.
Jay pulls out a porn video.
Jay, it's a squirting video. I know it.
God damn it!
He throws the phone.
Jesus.
Where did that come from?
I feel like there's a story in there.
Terrell and I have talked about what kind of porn we watch.
I see.
Yeah.
Director, your knowledge is unsettling. What
It's uncanny.
I would like to understand the full extent of your power because that whole interaction was concerning.
Yes, I know.
I would like
didn't
to,
like it either.
To
Well,
say that my research is for Kajora, the whole duck thing. Okay, like
Chet, come on. I know you have some flippers in your little Rum Runner's Den.
There
They're what?
people around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the duckbill.
Uh,
I'm also not going to talk about the feather butt plug.
Oh no.
Whoa. Chat.
It's a duck's
Varden.
ass, okay, guys?
All right.
Varden,
Aye.
do you want me to talk about this? Do you want me to talk? I know what you've done. I know you have a body pillow, okay?
I mean, it's for comfort.
Hey, we all
Yeah.
have body pillows. Okay.
I have a weighted blanket.
See, that makes sense.
Oh, those are amazing.
Guys, do you he just turned this all around on us. You know that we know about Sam.
Oh, yes. Back on the point. Back
I
on
have
the
that.
point.
What
God.
What can you tell us about Sam from?
I have one of those blankets that's like a snug. It's a snug.
A snuggie?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a jacket. You put it on. It's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
A jacket you put on your front.
I know.
you put it on your front.
Jay, I know there's a dick hole
but it's
cut
like a
out of it.
blanket.
I know there's a dick hole cut out of it so you can jerk off while you wear it.
I
It's
was-
really concerning.
I was trying to say blanket, and I said blacket.
Now,
Sam,
What are you doing?
Let's-
So Sam from.
let's
who's
go
Sam
ahead.
From?
Let's go ahead and treat this like a fishing trip and reel it back in, okay?
Jay's searching for information on the
You're an innovator.
beginning of the beginnings of
Cozy.
Of IBM.
No cleanup.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Now, so Stephen, you're going to want to sit down, and you see that Stephen sits down in a chair. Sam and I were best friends many moons ago. We started IBM together. We were some of the first official architects. They and I created keystone devices. They helped me found Griffon City.
As he's saying all this, I'm just like opening the book and closing it and then throwing it because he's just saying all the information and I'm just listening.
Sam died a few years ago. At least, that's what I thought. But apparently, now they're back, and I didn't see it coming until it was too late.
Why do you say they?
Well, I mean, they're like gender fluid. You know, they could be anybody. You know?
Yeah, I learned recently that with respect to pronouns, Sam From, you use they. It's not he or him, or she or her.
Essentially, when Sam is anybody but Sam, then you can use like the general masculine, feminine pronouns. But when they're just kind of Sam, with that like, you know, they got that really smooth skin. It's kind of reflective. They
Kind
wear
of like
that,
Slender Man.
You get it
yeah,
now?
kind of
Barden?
Slenderman-esque.
Jay kicks
What
open
does
the
he?
door.
What does he?
What do they want?
What does they?
Yes. Well, that's a really good question.
Callan pats him on the shoulder. You'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there. It's fine.
I'm just getting woke myself.
Yeah, it's a
Why are we
process.
showing him disrespect? He's trying to do something to us. What do you think they are trying to do?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Jay runs in the room.
Oh goodness,
Kicks
Jay.
open the door. Yo, okay, so
Was he not in the room?
The glass door.
Yep.
Jay,
After he kicks open, he hangs up the phone.
you see that the director holds his hand out and casts mending, and it
okay,
just reforms.
director, I have a question.
Yes.
So you said Sam died, as far as you know.
Yes.
How?
I sent them out to disseminate a Keystone story. They went to a warehouse warehouse, and the warehouse collapsed. No one inside made it out, and I sent architects galore to go find any survivors. We didn't find Sam.
Where was the warehouse?
It was on the border of 4th Avenue in the commercial district.
Okay. My mom watches a lot of crime shows.
Oh, goodness, this is already starting out great.
And you said you didn't find a body, but you didn't think to expand the net of investigation.
Here's the thing about Sam.
can't
They
assume
don't
they're
adhere
dead.
to the laws of nature as we know them. Right?
Not
Have
any
you
laws
ever
of
seen-
nature that I've witnessed? No.
Have you ever seen something that can shift into basically anything?
Did Sam always have these powers?
As far as I've known, yes. I've known them years, decades, centuries. We gain knowledge of the universe together.
How long ago did he die?
It was 6 years ago.
Can he?
Interesting.
Can Sam turn into not just people, but like
Things?
things as well?
No. Their powers are limited to humanoid shapes.
Can they take over people's body?
No, they can't take over people's bodies, but they can look like them.
Okay, but hear me out.
Okay.
So, one of your architects came up to me
Mm-hmm.
and he turned into Sam.
Well, it sounds like Sam
And
just
then
found
Sam
this.
disappeared from that person's body. And then Chang found him later and shook him and held up the.
What it sounds like is Sam found this architect, shifted into him, talked to you, shifted back to their normal form, and then shifted back into this architect, went in, and Agent Smithed you guys.
Got it.
Agent Smith.
That's a complex plan.
Yes, I know. Sam is quite a genius.
Does that make you skeptical or worried?
Skeptical of what exactly?
Well, that's what I'd like to understand. If they're back,
What if I'm Sam?
Guess who's
Dun,
back?
dun.
Are you
Back
scared
again.
at any like?
Shady's back.
Are you scared that he's back? Like this like does this worry you at any bit? Any bit?
I always knew
Or
it was
they.
a possibility. I always knew that there was a possibility that they could come back and that something could happen. But finding you five was supposed to stop them from coming back, at least as far as I've seen from
So
my
you
visions.
you knew they were coming back, so that's why you got us.
No,
That's what you
I
just
knew-
said.
I
That's literally
knew-
what you just said.
no, there was a possibility that they could come back, and I got you because
it's like 1
in
in 14 million.
Yes, actually. There was always a possibility that Sam could come back. And in all the possibilities that I saw, they didn't come back when you five were here. And now we're in some new timeline of some sort, or new multiverse situation that I had never pondered.
So this is that one. So everything you predicted, every scenario of Sam coming back, he came back and we weren't in the IBM facility. We were not
No.
employed by y'all. But when we were employed by y'all, Sam didn't come back.
Correct.
But this is the one scenario.
The one
that you
scenario
did
that I
not
have
see.
not seen, I did not know that this
You
scenario
did not
was
see
possible.
This one scenario.
I did not see.
You saw a million other
I'm sorry.
scenarios.
14
But
million.
you
There's-
didn't see this one scenario.
There was a haystack that I didn't even know there was a needle in.
Dog, you had one job and you fucked it
I
up.
actually have like 18,000 jobs. I
in
am the
this
reason that
moment.
this that this
You
organization
literally
runs.
missed one scenario.
Yes, I know. I fucked up. Okay, I
It's
will
like getting a
admit to it.
99.9% on a
What was
test.
the problem?
Okay.
Like, the fuck?
What problem?
With Sam coming back.
Yeah, why'd he fake his death?
I don't know if it was faked.
Or why? What was happening with you and Sam in that moment that he left?
Yeah, why would you not want him to come back? Why would you assemble us?
Sam began to grow more and more radicalized as the years went on.
What do you mean? Explain.
Once we created IBM,
Let him explain,
Hey,
Jay.
Tell me a little
Chang, like, can you give me a wisdom save?
Oh no.
Chang, like, holds out his hand, and you just stop. And he casts Hold Person on you, and the director says, "Thank you, Chang. Now, Sam grew more and more radicalized as IBM became an established organization. We used to operate in the shadows when Griffon City was first founded. And then once we decided to start the company, the organization became more overt, and we could use technology to our advantage, and we could create technology. Sam believed that technology should be... This is going to make me sound evil. I think technology should be limited to a certain extent. Magic should be limited to a certain extent. Because magic is not available to everybody. Magic is not something that is easily held. That's why only a lot of famous people really have magic within them. You know, you notice a lot of bards or a lot of famous explorers or adventurers. Those are the magic people in the world. But so many people are commoners. So many people don't have these abilities. And it would be wrong of us to let these abilities run rampant. And so we have to suppress some magical abilities in order to make sure that magic inequality doesn't grow beyond a certain point. Sam wanted magic to be unfiltered.
Available to everyone.
Available to everyone, but also available to be hoarded for one's own selfish wants. And available to grow without restriction.
Sounds like you wanted to America magic.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. That's true.
So then my question.
Did Jay mumble that in his held state?
I'm sorry, let's go ahead
Can he
and
talk?
No, Jay
Full
can't
person.
talk.
Is he okay? Good point.
Oh, Jay, you're going to want to stop doing that. It just gets tighter, and you feel your body seize more as you're, like, trying to mumble.
Then my question would be, why was he trying to build these makeshift Arcano batteries?
That,
Which, I mean, we touched them. Gave us,
Yeah, I would
Power.
assume
It
he
also gave
was-
Nick power.
yeah. So I'd say,
He
I
was just
mean,
a common person.
we ask, I don't know, if we find more of these, and then we're just fucking just, and then we're like, and then, you know.
But then we're just as bad as he is, taking all that power for ourselves selfishly.
Do you think that's bad?
I do think it's bad.
So you don't think we should have magic?
No, I think that you guys are fine with magic. You guys have someone to be... Jay, you feel even tighter. I think since you have people to wrangle you in, such as IBM, I think that you are able to learn as much about magic as you can to make it not so dangerous.
And we can train and better our abilities on our own accord.
Exactly. Within reason, of course.
And that is far more gratifying.
If
That's
you...
what it's like to practice with the team.
Yeah.
We only get better if we put in the work.
But within your restraints.
No, not within just my restraints. Within the restraints of the laws of the universe. If you...
Laws of the universe.
Yes, the laws of the universe. If you become an all-powerful being, you get to control the entire universe. And if one person controls the entire universe, what's to stop them from saying nothing should have magic? Nothing is stopping them from saying that.
I feel like Sam's got like it's like an Incredibles situation where the bad guy's like, we're gonna make everyone super, and then once everyone's super, no one will be. Kind of like that.
I have a feeling that Sam's more like Voldemort in this situation because he wants the commoners to be subservient.
It's kind of like a
to
Loki
those-
situation.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good.
I mean, he could adhere to any number of popular culture references
Yes.
that we could list
We could
for the
continue.
duration.
Oh,
of
honestly,
the
yes.
evening.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay.
But that sounds kind of like a boring conversation. So
So if
E.
if Sam From is like Moldavort, are you Bumblebore?
Varden, did you watch like the bootleg versions of Harry Potter?
Varden,
Nah.
did you just have a stroke?
I was about to say, I think I felt,
Strong.
something wrong in my left arm.
That's a heart attack,
So-
Varden.
You're stronging out real hard right now, man.
Yeah, I think I need to go easy on the divination magic.
Yeah. Okay. This one is going to. This one's really hard to explain. Did Sam tell you guys about the Avengers?
Did he?
Avengers.
You did.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Damn
He
it.
gave a spiel,
Damn it.
but
Ooh,
I don't
boy.
know if he
Oh,
told
yeah.
us
Jay
about that.
Jay mumbles.
You
did.
Awesome.
He mentioned that the DC universe was better in some way. I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah, when they're in the two-dimensional universe, DC is way better. But
Oh.
okay, so God, I really didn't want to explain this to you. This is kind of not in the handbook because it's kind of like,
Callan pulls out his now 2 handbooks and he's like, "Wait, you mean these?
yeah.
I
So
should really read these."
yeah,
These
you
are all
really
bad.
should. So the Avengers are real. The Justice League is real. Before you guys, they kind of were the ones that saved the major cities from destruction.
What about the JSA,
The what?
the Justice Society of America?
Yeah, they were super old school. Yeah. Yeah. So they were real. The Avengers were real, but they're gone
You're
now.
emphasizing were a lot.
Yeah, they're gone now. Yeah.
Is it just us then?
It is kind of just you
What
guys.
are we?
We don't have
When
anybody
is
else here that
Jay
can do this
gonna
job?
let go of Jay?
That is my question.
Well, God, I really hate trying to explain this because it really makes us sound shadier than we actually are. So, we get a group of, no pun intended, directors. They are bards, and they film things and get, video evidence of this, and then when magic happens, they put CGI over it to make it look fake, so that way magic doesn't look real. Oh,
Like
I
that new Spider-Man movie.
what?
The moon landing.
Oh,
No.
no, the moon landing actually happened.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that wasn't magic.
No, that was just a bunch of really smart people. Honestly, I'm amazed. I am honestly amazed that it happened because we tried so hard to not let that happen.
Didn't IBM supply computers to NASA?
Yes, and that is because of rogue employees, not rogues like Jay.
Jay tries to wiggle out of.
Chang lets go of you and is just dumbfounded.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I won't talk as much. Just don't hold me in that thing. That was painful.
All
Yeah,
right, bud.
should have been.
Big D. Diesel.
Yes, Chet.
What are we supposed to do now? What do you foresee happening with this From character?
It's a very good question to ask Chet. I don't always have all the answers. We're in some uncharted territory right now, okay? I did not foresee these events happening. I did not know that this could happen. I think...
Well, we've been experiencing a lot of other magical creatures. Like a girl I was going to go on a date with.
She was a succubus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she killed 2 of my friends.
Yeah.
Do you think the presence of these magical creatures has anything to do with Sam?
Callan, magical
Jay pulls out
creatures...
his note and says, I have something.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
But I also have a question.
Okay, Jay, first of all, I need to see that note.
Can I ask you my question as I'm
Sure,
handing you the
fine.
note?
Go ahead, ask the question.
I forgot the question. Here's the
Oh,
note.
God damn it. He grabs the note and looks at it. Hope you
Wait, I
have-
remember the question.
Hope you have fun with Claire tonight, Sam. Sweet.
Is Doctor Strange alive?
Doctor Strange. Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are all those magical people still
Uh,
chilling? They're still protected?
Iron Man's dead. Captain
Spoilers.
America. Yeah, spoiler alert.
For a year and a half old movie.
Yeah. Iron Man's dead. Captain America is pretty much dead. He's like a super old man. He can't really do a whole bunch. The Hulk is pretty much out of commission. He's basically missing an arm. Thor is super fat and also traveling the galaxy. Black Widow's dead. Hawkeye is dealing with his family right now. He's just trying to get over the fact that he spent 5 years with his family being dead, and they're trying to come up with, they're trying to get over the fact that they were dead for 5 years, but it felt like, half a second. It's all super complicated, so the Avengers are kind of out of commission.
So Doctor Strange isn't doing anything?
Doctor Strange is pretty busy because he's fucking insane now.
Ah.
Yeah. It hasn't come out yet, but the Multiverse of Madness already happened.
Ah,
Yeah, we got, Sam Raimi kind of got that.
got you. Damn.
Yeah, it's a
Well.
really complex situation. So what I'm going to say is that the best course of action is to probably go back to the beginning. And I will say it again, I hate using this technology.
Do we get travel in time?
Time travel.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, shit's about to get real weird, really confusing, and I think we're gonna alienate a lot of people.
So what went through your head when you read that note right there? That's in your hand that I gave you.
I thought this can't be real, but also that's their handwriting, so this is definitely real, and we need to stop this moment from even happening.
But it already happened.
I know.
And that
Which
moment.
means that we need to go to another timeline because this timeline is fucked.
Wait.
wait.
Time out. You're saying we're gonna fuck with time?
Yeah, yes, I know.
Isn't that a no-no?
It is a
Didn't
no-no.
you tell us we have
Dude,
to abide to the laws of the nature of magic?
This goes beyond the laws of nature. We have a person that was dead now back.
But what if they didn't really die?
What if we just go to a time where this person is not there?
Dietrich, you're missing the fucking point right now, okay? Shit is going to get real weird because shit has hit the fan. Okay?
Where are you going to
Wait, so do we have to
send
kill
us?
ourselves?
No. You guys are just going to disappear from this timeline. Sorry. I know you guys were
wait,
looking forward to
we
Memorial
have
Day
a different
barbecues.
timeline?
What?
So in the new timeline, are we still gonna be in IBM?
That's a really good question, Jay. And we're going to find out, okay? We're going to
Wait.
see what the fuck
I
happens.
have one more question. Do you know who sent me to kill his dad?
Ooh.
God damn it.
I will be honest. I do know.
I
I
knew
do know, but I really don't want to say.
Damn. You should tell me.
Maybe later.
Come on, we'll probably forget during the time travel.
Nope, that's not how it works. You're going to fully remember that you're from this timeline. Anyways,
Really? We're gonna remember everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
So in the new timeline, we're gonna remember that we traveled back in time.
Yes, and that's why shit's gonna get real weird real fast.
Are we only gonna travel back in time like a second?
Damn. So in the new timeline, if we're not in IBM, but we remember all this shit,
How
it's
about
gonna
we
be real
don't think
depressing.
too hard about how timelines work, okay? Just trust that I know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Wait, but in the new timeline, are we gonna also know that
Chang,
timeline?
roll a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
You lasted 2 minutes.
Oh.
5.
You just feel your entire body just turn to concrete, basically. Now, we're going to go over to the teledeck. Yeah. God, I fucking hate this technology. I will be completely honest. I hate it a lot.
So are our
You've
phones
used it
gonna work
before.
after this?
We're going to find out.
Have you
I
ever done
haven't-
this before?
I haven't done this in decades.
Decade.
The
okay.
last time that I did this, we didn't have phones.
Got it.
Yeah. So we're going to find out really fast in the worst way possible. Now, everybody to the teledeck. Chang, and he lets you go, Jay.
Ugh.
Director.
You know what? I'm not gonna make a promise about not talking again. It's just not. It's not gonna be kept.
Callan, yes.
On behalf of Chet, how's his pond looking?
I was wondering.
Oh, your pond's fine. Yeah. Old Joe actually has been doing some. Ooh, okay. Old Joe has been doing some upkeep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, it's all fine. It's all
Grapes?
good. Yes, grapes. Not bread. He's been doing grapes.
Good.
It's all fine. Everything is all good,
Can
Chet.
I insight
What?
check that?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
I'm kind of curious.
Not good.
Go ahead and give me an insight check. Anybody that wants to do an insight check.
4.
The director is being really apprehensive right now.
Hey, Chet, do you remember that time old Joe fucking shit all over the park?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I got a 13.
I remember smelling it that morning.
I didn't even do an inside check. I
Got-
just want that to be true. It's like willing it into being. I'm just like, everything is great.
Oh boy.
Everything is
Okay,
grapes.
so everybody besides Chet is looking at me right now. Okay. So old Joe is keeping up with the pond. It's all good with old Joe being there. Sam did visit old Joe.
What do
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Yes.
thing, though.
Maybe.
Is old Joe
comfortable
okay?
with
Old Joe is fine. He's being able to maintain the park. He did have a conversation with Sam.
What if
About
old Joe is magical now?
about what? What
I
did,
think he's always been
what did
magical.
Sam tell old Joe?
He's a magical homeless
Well,
man.
okay. Full disclosure.
Yeah. full
As I've been
disclosure.
kind of racking my brain right now because now all these timelines are kind of converging into one big old shitstorm. Sam did turn into Chet and talk to old Joe.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a
what
question.
What did
What did he say to him?
Sam as Chet say
Yeah.
he
to
said,
old
Yes,
Joe?
what did he say?
well, whew, boy. Let me see. You see that his eyes turn milky, and he snaps back, and he goes, "Ooh, boy. Well, this was yesterday in the afternoon, and Sam was by your pond cleaning up some harpies,
Oh.
and old Joe came up and asked, I hope you've done some thinking. Uh-huh.
Done some thinking. What does that mean?
Yeah, Chet. You have any clue as to what that might be in reference to?
Only partially.
Okay, cool. So you have an idea. Oh, God. Okay, everyone to the teledeck
Wait.
now.
Wait. I have one question.
What?
Since
Jay?
we're checking in on things, how's Rufus?
You see his eyes go milky. Oh, boy. Let's go to the teledeck.
Whoa, no,
Everybody to
don't.
the teledeck.
Tell me what happened.
I wanna
Mr.
go
Director, how far are
Director.
we going in time?
Well, we have to kind of go back to the beginning.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's
Very
really
exciting.
Yes, it is.
Does this maybe, like,
Exciting.
back in the
Beginning of,
future?
like, life.
No, no, not that far.
We
not that far.
return back to the single psionic bacteria forming with the amoeba.
Do you guys go down to the teledeck?
Absolutely.
So the director stands off the teledeck and says, "Okay, boys, I kind of need to hold down the fort here."
So, will you from the other timeline know that we're coming from this timeline?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Let's go ahead and find out. And you see his eyes turn milky. Ooh, yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think he'll
Should we
understand.
say anything?
Ooh,
Director,
I
you
like
never answered
that.
my question.
Will he be expecting us?
So we will go ahead and come up
Damn
with a
it.
password. What would you guys like the password to be? I think that's a better way to do
What
it.
happened to
Pringles.
Rufus? That should be the password.
Ooh.
What happened to my dog?
Computer blue.
Computer blue.
Oh,
Is my dog
Computer Blue.
okay? Shotty got cans. No, I'm just kidding. Is
I
my
am
dog
a fan
okay?
of that. Ooh, that's a very pointed question, my friend.
Can we fuck it up worse?
I like that one.
His
I think
eyes
it-
turn milky. Oh, I mean, it could get worse.
What if we all go into the separate timeline and just say deuces and just walk away?
Hey, wait, do you know where my parents are?
Your parents. I think that's going to be something that you find out along the way.
You know, that's fair. All right. We'll
Yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
But I still want to know what happened to Rufus.
Anyways,
God
and
damn
you
it.
see that he presses some buttons, and a large blue portal opens up. It's not a blue flash, it's a large blue portal. And he kind of looks at it and goes, "Oh boy, it's been a while since I've seen that."
Is it
Stargate
ready to go?
from, like,
Yes, it looks just like a Stargate. So, do you guys want to go through?
Yep, Jay jumps
Drake
through.
sticks his hand through, just like he's trying to feel around.
Jay jumps through.
It feels pretty warm on the other side.
It's way warmer on this side. I don't know about this.
Jay's in there. He jumped through.
You jump through. Does anybody else go through?
I go through.
Water's warm. Let's do it. Or that says, if this is our fate now, so it passes through.
Callan hangs back and looks to the director. Once we're on the other side, what is it that we need to accomplish?
You need to find Sam and find out what they know, how far into the future they know it, and how much they have already accomplished.
Okay. Callan nods, backs away, and just walks backward into the portal.
Jay
you
puts
guys-
his head back to the portal. Says, "Hey, director.
Oh my god.
Can I get
Can't
some?
I have the last word?
Can I get some disguises?
Sure. And he grabs a suitcase and throws it to you.
Sick. And I disappear back.
So you guys go through the portal. You see that. So from the side that you entered, it was like a black pool with blue veins that kind of go around it. And when you enter through, it almost looks like water. It looks like shimmery water, and you can see the bureau on the other side. And you guys walk out into a dusty, deserty town. You guys are in Griffon City, 1845.
Oh my god. So, we're in Mexico.
No, we're in the middle of California.
And you hear the director call from the other side. Okay, boys, so you are at the founding of Griffon City, so you're gonna want to try to look the part, so be, and you guys hear a massive explosion from the other side of the portal. And you see flames thrust through the portal, and then it closes.
Oh, yo, God, guys, fuck.
And that's where we'll end our session.
We're stuck.
Jesus.
Oh God, am I Old Man Joe?
I think we're all.
Dude,
Or
wouldn't
am
it
I-
be wild if Chet was Old Man Joe also?
Well, there's
Old
there's
Joe.
Old Man
Old
Joe,
Joe.
and then there's Old Joe.
Yeah.
And then there's Dirty Joe and Filthy Joe, who are twin brothers.
Yes.
And there's Dirty Dan.
And Dirty Mike and the boys.
And Pinhead.
Thanks for the F Shack.
And Coach Keith and Sandra and everyone I've ever known, and they're all dead now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are we in? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know about Pan and
Is-
Gold.
Oh, but we do.
So is the city like
Hey, we're rich.
fully developed yet?
No, I mean it's like a old mining town.
Oh God,
That's what it
none
looks
of our
like.
money's gonna mean anything.
It's an old mine.
The drugs. Oh wait, drugs don't matter.
Do you still have service? I lost all service.
Oh
It's
man,
so
we're
crazy.
we're gonna find out in the next
Well, we got
session.
magic. We can be like charlatans. We can be like, look.
We could literally just be like, "Yo, what up?" and just make it.
Or
work
we get
together.
hanged for being witches.
Hey, I have a suitcase of disguises, so
It's a little bit after that.
we can all
I guess.
disguise
Or
ourselves.
they just don't like it. You know.
This has
Not
taken a very interesting turn within the
Derail-
course of the podcast. See, not only can you guys derail the story, I can fucking derail it too.
Oh, you
Oh,
have
no.
power
Welcome
too.
to the shit, boys.
Is there gonna be railroads?
We're gonna go
Like
all
plot
Atlas
railroads,
Shrugged.
or-
By the way, Tyler, I started listening to Atlas Shrugged.
No way.
I did. I'm in the
Good
middle
for
of
you,
the
man.
first part right now.
Can we take our horses down the Old Town Road?
Can I please
Rides
not
you
have a
can't no
tiny
more.
horse?
Jay's getting the tiniest
Yeah.
horse.
Big
Last
horse.
last time, so in
no.
our other campaign, Terrell's character decided to try to do some fuckery, but he ended up with the tiniest horse out of the party.
I'm always trying to do some
was-
fuckery.
Yep.
And then I killed an old woman.
You did.
I killed it. I
You
took her off her horse
and dragged
She-
her.
and just left her there. Took her horse and we
You
did.
knocked her
What
out.
was that?
Yeah, I didn't kill
This
her.
was before you.
I didn't
came
kill her. I
Okay.
knocked her out. I took her off her horse, knocked her out, then took her horse and dipped.
in. Oh man,
I left the little horse there for
Is
her.
this all nonsense or bonus?
this is all nonsense. This is everything we say is nonsense. Okay, we hope you. We hope that you get. Oh, I'm sorry. So when I have a mush mouth, it's wrong. But you have mush mouth all the time, Timmy. You have Timmy talk.
I just talk fast.
We hope that you have enjoyed this episode of D&Derailed. This is going to be kind of a game changer. Yeah. So go
We're
ahead
playing
and follow.
Pathfinder next session.
Dude, I have so many plans. You have no idea.
You know what's funny? I was just talking to my wife today, and I was
Mm.
like, man, I'd really like to play a Wild West scenario. And looks like we're standing in it.
She texted me.
Yeah, she did. I bet.
She's like, you know what would make Tyler really happy?
Thank you
I'm
for
never
listening to this
changing everything.
episode of D&Derailed. Go ahead and follow us on social media at D&Derailed on Instagram. That is at D, the letter N, Derailed on Instagram. Go ahead and shoot us an email at dnderailedpodcast@gmail.com. That is D, the letter N, derailedpodcast@gmail.com.
You can
Do
support
it.
us on Patreon.
Yeah, I kind of
it.
put that in the
Oh, in the
little,
post?
yeah, in the little post thing.
Okay.
But yeah, just for fun, go ahead and try to join our Patreon. You know, there's a bunch of different levels of support. If you want to be like Nick Gable or Justin Ramos and get an NPC named after you, go ahead and join our $10 Griffon City Council tier. Yeah, it's a really fun time. We're having a good time over here. Hopefully you guys are hearing some sort of boost in the audio quality, and with your guys' support, we can make this show way better and allow us to do things that you would not have expected some little group of 6 dudes to be able to do. You know, random 6 dudes.
That's our group name now.
Random 6 dudes.
Those
The-
guys.
Oh, dude, the
R6.
6 duders.
The 6 dudes.
6
The
dudes.
6 goobers. 6 goobers.
Wait.
Cool. What?
I just realized why you looked away from me. I said, "Is it gonna be like Back to the Future?" And then we went
You went back to the past.
Midwest, like Back to the Future 3.
Which is arguably
The best one.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Second one's the best one.
Second one is the best one because you actually go back to the future.
Wrong.
Fuck
Wrong.
you.
Wrong.
Leave
wrong.
this shit in the comments, folks. Prove Tyler wrong.
If we
Hashtag
want,
prove Tyler
we
wrong.
can have a debate.
We
That'll
can't.
be,
Oh,
It'll be on.
listen
one
to.
of the
Oh yeah,
episodes.
Austin, go ahead
Hey,
and plug your
I got a
shit,
thing
man.
to plug. I'm releasing a podcast with my partner Kristen. It's called the Court of Public Opinion Podcast, and we're going to be arguing all kinds of silly stuff, like is a hot dog a sandwich? Who's the best Chris? And was Thanos actually right?
He was.
Probably.
There you go.
Terrell, you wanna plug yourself? I know
Thanos
you
did
make some
nothing
music.
wrong.
Yes. If you like music, even if you don't like music, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go
Yeah, I
check
know.
out
Shit.
my
targeted.
record label, Ace Music Productions. It's Ace, A-C-E, Music, M-U-S-I-Q,
Not
and then
C?
Productions. Not a C. There's a Q instead of a C.
It's like music.
So Ace Music Productions. There's just a Q instead of a C in music. You can also follow my main artist account, Mr. Music Official. Same music is spelled the same way, so it's mrmusic.official. If you want to follow my main artist account, mrmusic.official, my record label, acemusic.productions.
So Mr. Music with a Q dot official, and then
Yes.
Ace Music with a Q Productions.
Yes.
Once again,
That's
that
a
was-
way
hold on,
easier
was it
plug, my
Mr.
friend.
Music
And way shorter.
with a Q
It's music
No.
with a
Official?
Q.
It's not with a Q, but it's with a Q.
and
It's
Ace Music Records. Sure.
Productions.
Productions.
Ace Music Productions.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Does anyone else have anything to plug? No? All right. Yeah, go ahead and share this shit with your friends. Go ahead and get in the comments. Let Tyler know that he's wrong, that Back to the Future 2 is the best Back to the Future movie.
And the second one is number 1. Goes 2, 1, 3.
Thank you very much.
213.
213. Back to the Future
Wow.
is one of the few times that a sequel is better than the original.
A few times.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars. Empire is so much better than
Correct.
pretty much everything.
Terminator.
Yeah, T2, man.
Yeah,
that shit.
T2.
Yeah. See? One of the few times. There's not a lot that you can say that about.
How much time
Oh,
we
and the
got?
Mr. and the Mr. and Mr. Music is spelled
Jesus
out.
Christ. You know what? Actually, that's a very fair point. Mr. is spelled out. Mr. Music with a Q dot official.
You know what? We're gonna time out. We're gonna redo this plug. Okay, Terrell, do you want to plug anything? You know what?
Terrell, do you want to plug anything?
I would like to plug something. If you want to follow my record label, go ahead, go on Instagram. It's Ace Music Productions. That's Ace Music with a Q instead of a C. .productions. If you want to follow my main artist account, it's Mr. Music .official. Mr. spelled out, again, music with a Q. Mr. Music .official.
Hell yeah. And with that, we will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Tyler, you about to say some shit right now?
No.
He's like, I'm about to let you finish, but
I'm going to let you
know.
finish, but Back to the Future 3 is the best Back to the Future of all time. Of
You meant
all
two.
time.
be
Hashtag
honest,
Kanye 2020.
To be honest.
After the first one, it really doesn't matter.
You know, the
They're
first
all,
one is...
they're all really good, and I don't have a real opinion as to which one's the best. I do enjoy the third one the most.
Really?
They are.
I
You know,
do.
I don't think I couldn't stomach the third one. I don't know what it
Really?
was. Something about it just won't let me enjoy it.
After you get past like the first 30 minutes, like, great.
I don't know why,
Really?
but I just enjoy Doc in an environment like the Wild West, you know, when he has all of these disadvantages and he's
Hold
still
on one
like
second.
enjoying
Hey folks,
life.
if you really want to see some elongated versions of this and us just talking about some shit, sign up for our $5 a month Patreon tier, the Architect tier, and we'll go ahead and start Back on the Rails, which will be our Talking Dead version, and we'll talk about shit like this all the time. But continue, Tyler.
banter, you know.
But yeah, I mean, none of them are inherently better or worse than the others. Goofier for sure. The second one's way goofier than the first. And the third one, I feel like it brings it back center. I don't know.
I
It's
see. I
really
think I like
weird.
the second one the most because it's like it's that classic like, what's the future gonna look like? And I love that cheesy shit.
It's
'Cause
very cheesy.
Because they knew that the future wasn't gonna look like that, but they went with it anyways, and I fucking love it because they tried to do like the Buck Rogers thing, where that was made in like the 50s, and they're like, what's 2015 gonna look like? And it's
Yeah.
like fucking flying cars. You're gonna put like a little disc that's the size of a quarter, and it's gonna turn into a pizza.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's hilarious, and it just really like it allows for that whimsy. I fucking love it.
You know those little the Mexican snacks, the orange discs. They're kind of like that.
Doritos.
No.
Yes, they're called Doritos.
damn it.
Orange
No.
discs?
Yeah, the one that look like
you get
wagon
from the
wheels.
Panathoro Man.
The wagon wheel ones.
Oh,
They're
I
so-
know.
they
The
start
one
off
that
so
every
s-
like
they start off so small.
They're called
elotero
Doritos.
sells.
Are they?
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
I know what you're talking about.
I've seen them on bags. It says Doritos.
I'm gonna call Linda.
Okay.
So it's
She-
like a
she
circle,
knows
but
the
like
name.
almost like
It's
a
got like
pizza.
They're
it looks
like
like
wagon
wagon
wheels.
wheels.
Wagon wheels. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. this
I'm
might
just
have to get
I'm
cut.
sitting here just contemplating, just like I'm gonna have to watch all three of them again and then come back.
We'll
I
come.
think they're on Netflix.
I think they are actually. All right. Anyways, talk to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
Bang bang.
Bye.
Jason J. Jason made
Bye.
that.
The sports betting's really cool in the second one.
Sam watched the boys walk out of the director's office and towards the teledeck. They picked up a suitcase and walked it over to the platform. Jay popped his head through the time portal and asked the director for disguises. He reached his handbag and Sam handed him the suitcase. They then walked back to the Arcano battery and placed their hand upon it. The appendage began to glow orange, then red, then white as they burned into the glass exterior. The container cracked from the pressure inside, ready to burst. Sam looked toward the director. So long, old friend. Sam walked up to the second Arcano battery and placed their palm upon it. Again, the glass cracked and bolted across the exterior. Vibrations rattled the power source. They then looked at Chang. You've always been a good kid, Chang. Always. A subsonic ring grew louder and louder and abruptly stopped. Before the climactic release, Sam blinked out of the facility.